Give me that finger magic, Brandon. So when my family and I moved here to Nashville, Brandon Meagher was definitely not one of the first people that I met when I moved here. However, he was one of the first people I met who moved here from somewhere else to do basically the exact same thing as I did. Right off the bat, there was a good connection, and we both are drummers, love drums, love recording, engineering, all the dorky stuff that I'm guessing you love too. We worked together on some sessions. We were kind of working out of the same building in East Nashville, and we tend to have a pretty fun time whenever we get together and work. So I like the guy, and he just had some singles come out from several different songwriters and artists that he's been working with since he moved here, and they are so freaking good. And I was listening to him, and I was thinking, I should do a video with this guy before he's too successful to answer my phone calls. So I'm really pumped that Brandon let me come in and shed a light on his little production studio and workflow and how he makes these incredible songs. He's a super hard worker, and I'm proud of him. I would never tell him that to his face though. So before we get into it, make sure to absolutely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already. I've noticed most of the viewers of these videos are not subscribed, so hit that subscribe button if you like these videos. If you guys want to support the channel, you can go to ANDREWMASTERSmusic.com. You can book me for mixing, drumming. You can book Zoom consultations where we can just straight up talk about home studios or gear, whatever you want to talk about. And then there's a donate page if you want to make a financial contribution, and a P.O. box if you guys just want to send me some cool stuff. Links to everything are down in the description. Go check that out, and let's go bug Brandon and check out his studio.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
Come on in.
Yeah, baby.
Back to the spot.
How's things been going, man?
Really good. Really good.
Yeah, I love this room. All right, so Brandon, you are a songwriter, a producer, an engineer, and a musician.
Yeah.
And a famous chess player.
One day. I literally don't know how to start a game of chess.
When did you move into this room?
About a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been about a year.
So I noticed some new panels. When you moved in here, you threw up these panels on the wall. You brought these with you.
Yeah, these are 4-inch thick. I forget the actual model number of
it's Rockwell.
Rockwell fiberglass type stuff. But yeah, I mean, I bought a huge stack of them. I still have a bunch at home, but I used about 12 in here, and I wrapped them with what is it, Golfers of Maine or whatever?
Yeah.
Guilford
of Maine.
Guilford of Maine. They sent this to me, the fabric, and I wrapped that around and stuck it with adhesive on the corners and got them tight. And they do a great job, I think, for high-end and kind of for low-end too.
Sweet. So you got some in the corners.
Yep, I got in the corners. They're kind of just they're just sitting on top of some L brackets that I put into the wall, so the L brackets kind of come out, and that's kind of a quick and dirty way to do it. And then the ones on the walls are actually, there's no frame around them. There's this little system where you just buy these spikes that you put into the wall, and then you just push your baffles onto them and hope that they don't fall down. And luckily, I've been pretty lucky.
Yeah. I remember I got on Marcus's video.
Yeah.
He has some of these I think he got from you.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I'd used those little pin things.
Oh, so you put them up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Marcus needs help with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he does.
I love you, Marcus.
Love you, Marcus.
I love you, Marcus.
Cool, man. And you got the cloud up top.
Yep, the cloud. That was the trickiest thing to hang. Because I made the mistake of hanging two separate panels, which I kind of wish I just did one because the top part is matching them, which I almost did perfectly, but they do the job.
Let's do like a gear rundown. What are you recording on? Computer software?
This is a Mac Mini, I think 2018. And then I have an Apollo 8. So 4 pre's, and below that I have this black line audio 4-channel preamp as well. So I just have 8 channels of pre in case I need to do drums or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just a universal audio guy. I love their preamps, and then I have an Octo satellite here, so I really have kind of all the power I need to run just a ton of plugins of theirs.
Sweet.
And I do I'm like 70% like in the box, so like this simple setup for me works really, really well. And I just have a ton of plugins, and I have a decent amount of microphones that just get the job done. Because I do a lot of pop production. I do some country stuff, but like a lot of the stuff I do is using samples and just kind of programming with like a drum machine.
Sweet.
And then the other piece of gear I use for vocal recording is this Warm Audio LA2. I guess they call it a WA2A. So this guy's actually been really helpful in an all pretty much digital room. It's been really nice to just run vocals through this, or acoustic guitars, just to give it a little nice saturation or a little compression going in. Bunch of guitars. Gosh, I'm like the least guitar guy. So this is not my Music Vox bass.
Shout out Matt Mahaffey.
Yeah, shout out Matt. I need to tell you that's in my room still. I don't know if he knows that. Thanks, Matt. I have your
He doesn't
bass.
watch these videos.
Yeah, he's like, this guy. This thing's actually amazing. I've had this since high school. This is a Martin jumbo body. I think they call it a J15. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
J15 jumbo, because this body is just really big. It resonates. You know, it's really nice. Schecter 5-string bass. I know people make fun of Schecter sometimes, but
no, they're
I
great.
like it. And I just bought this little dinky guitar just for high-strung guitar. It's another. It's a Fender, but it's just meant for, you know, that kind of high-string Nashville.
Oh yeah.
Because I was tired of having to, like, you know, take the strings off this guitar and put the high strings on and then like redo it.
Yeah,
so I
it's
just
a
bought
nightmare.
one just for high-strung. And then I have a Mexican Stratocaster that I installed. I think they're Lawler Fender, or I think Blackface Lawler Strats, or sorry, pickups in them.
Wow, man, you said you're not a guitar guy. I don't know anything you're talking about.
I know.
That's cool though, man. I'm hyped on the Strats.
Yeah, but I got Pro Tools. Yeah, just subscription.
Sweet.
And I'm just rocking straight Pro Tools now. I don't use Logic or anything. I just produce all in the box of Pro Tools, and it's just my friend.
All right, so you're using a lot of UAD plugs. What other plugs do you like?
I'm a huge fan of Sound Toys.
Yep.
Tons of Sound Toys stuff. I use a lot of Fab Filter now.
Yep.
I use Saturn by Fab Filter all the time.
Saturation?
Dude,
Distortion?
it's literally the greatest
It's
saturation plugin of all time. And then I've been using this really cool new plugin called RC20, which I feel like people would dig.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people actually use this now, but it's like an instant like retro vibe creator.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Noise, wobble, distortion. You can add a little 8-bit digital stuff to it. It's really, really fun. And then obviously just a ton of UAD.
And then you got the, Key Station 49, and then you got this machine.
MK3.
MK3.
Yeah, this one, so it's been like a couple years in the making of just like actually using it the way it's supposed to be used, like by itself, and like making beats with it, and you can record into it and sample you record into it. So that's something I'm still getting used to, but like right now I still kind of, I'll be honest, I just mainly use it as a MIDI controller. These are two mono, I guess I would call them graphic EQs. What these do really well is they tune speakers really, really well. I have my outputs from my Apollo just running through them.
Yeah.
And going to the speakers, and that way when I have a little bit of low end issues in this room or a little mid-range issues, I brought an acoustician guy over here, and I'm blanking on his name right now, but there's a bunch of good ones in Nashville, but he came over and helped me tune my room, and he put this curve on these EQs, and it made my speakers just really fit the room like
heck yeah,
super nicely. So I can definitely rely on them translating out now.
And what's up with these amps? These amps look nice.
Oh, like these guys?
Yeah.
That's a Valve Junior Epiphone, just kind of like a funny little, like, if you crank it at 10, like, it sounds really cool kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Ignitor Tweaker 40 is my go-to amp. It's really versatile, and I run it out to a different room where I can do like have like an ISO booth for like a cab. Yeah, so I just have the guitar sitting here, and then they have the amp in the other room, so it works really well.
And this piano is new, right?
Yeah, this is a new piano. I actually got super lucky. I know this piano tuner who knew of a family that was getting rid of it for free.
Wow.
And I drove up to Franklin, Tennessee, and I picked this puppy up, and the guy helped me put it in the trailer, and I got it here in one piece, and I just got it tuned this morning, actually. So
it sounds great. It looks really amazing.
Yeah.
Especially for free.
I know, yeah, I got super lucky. Yeah.
That is the best price for a real piano.
And it actually like records pretty well.
Dude, Dude, it sounds amazing.
It's really good for like, I'll be honest, like I use it for like mono, like weird, like interludes, like for like a hip hop thing where it's like a vibey, like out of tune kind of sound. Like I'll like put a plugin on it and make it sound like really samply or whatever. But when it comes to like recording a really clean piano, it's kind of tough to get it from this because it is just such an upright sound.
Yeah.
But it's been really fun to use as like an effect.
Yeah, for sure. What kind of mics you rocking?
Really not much at all. I got my KSM 44 that I cut my vocals on.
Yeah.
Sure, KSM 44.
And that's kind of your workhorse, right?
I use this on guitar or acoustic guitars, kick drum, and vocals.
Nice.
It's been a really good kick drum microphone.
Yeah.
And I actually did a funny thing the other day that it was by mistake, but it actually turned out really well. I left it on Omni by accident. And I put it on the kick drum, and it like opened up the kick drum sound really well. And I've never done that before, and it was awesome. So I'm gonna keep doing that with that mic. And then these are like my favorite condensers ever for overheads and for, I don't know, just anything that you want like a...
Are those new? I don't remember.
Yeah, these are just AKG 451. I think they're Bs. Yeah.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, so not like the vintage, but they're, you know...
That's great.
The new versions of these. And the reason I like these is because they're kind of pure. They're not like super bright.
Right.
They're just kind of like you get what you get.
They're solid.
They're
those
solid,
are great mics.
I used to use these all the time back in Colorado when I was engineering there, and I know them really well, so I just picked up a pair.
So as far as the this room, you've got kind of your station here. You spend a lot of time, obviously most of the time, at the desk, producing and writing, doing the computer stuff.
Yeah.
And then you have a space over here for the clients or musicians or whoever's here.
Yeah, we cut, you know, even vocals, people just sitting on the couch, so the client just sits there and hangs out.
Super important. I gotta be. Oh yeah, and the room looks great over here too. Yeah, this is nice.
It's good.
You said there's another room, a booth?
Yeah.
Which room are you using? Let's go check it out.
I got that Black Line Audio pre because I wanted to be able to record drums from my room because I only had 4 channels. So I run a snake out from. All right, I'll show you. I run a snake from this room. I just picked up this 8-channel snake. So basically what I do is I just kind of leave that there, and when I'm tracking live drums, plug the mics up, put the stands up, mic it up, and then I get my laptop over here and I connect to my main computer with my laptop, and I just run Pro Tools from next to the drum set. And that allows me to, even if I have a client in my room, I give him a talk back, and then we just kind of talk and we work on the parts, and I literally don't have to leave the room. I can just hang out on my laptop and just track myself.
How do you connect your laptop to your Mac Mini?
If you go on your Mac, and you have 2 Macs, you can find your other Mac computer in like the shared area on like the Finder. It'll show like shared devices.
Wirelessly?
Yeah.
What?
On the same Wi-Fi. If you're on the same Wi-Fi connection, you can do that, and then you choose the other computer, and then all of a sudden your laptop just looks like your other computer's desktop, and you can just start controlling it. Yeah.
Dude, that's cool, man.
It's been like, because everyone knows it's a huge pain in the butt to have to like play, and then you go to your room and you press stop.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then I've done that too much, so.
Definitely wind up compromising on the part because you're tired of
just lazy.
The process. You're
like, I won't punch it. I'll just figure it out later.
All right, so what kind of kit is this?
It's a kind of a Frankenstein kit. This kick drum, 22-inch kick drum, Pearl Master Studio birch shell. I got this a long time ago, but it's been so good to me, and I really love it. So combine that with my Stage Custom toms, though, because I just like the way these toms sound. So this is a 12-inch Stage Custom rack tom, and then a 14-inch Stage Custom floor tom. And
Nice.
then my favorite snare, which is my Superphonic, I think it's 6.5 inch. Ludwig? Yeah, Ludwig Superphonic. Bosphorus Turk series, I don't know, 22 inch, I think. This thing is like, it's one of those like crash ride things, and it's really tasty. Just kind of like a cheap Dream cymbal, but they do a good
No, these
job.
cymbals sound great, man.
I think those are really good. And then Master Sound, Zildjian Master Sound hi-hats, which I've been using for a while. They're really cool. They're like really clean. I think I'm gonna try to get a pair that's like kind of darker and earthier, but these are good for like pop and country. That's pretty much the whole kit. I keep it really simple.
What do you remember? What kit we used on SJ's song "Hot Damn"?
That was this, but with
a different kick?
With that DW, which I don't know is here. We used to have that.
It was
DW
a 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beefy kick. But everything else was pretty much the same.
Yeah. Everybody go check out S.J. McDonald's Hot Damn on whatever you listen to music on.
Yeah.
This guy played drums and produced the whole thing, and it's so good. And actually, that was one of the first videos on this channel. Was us. You remember this? He used to be in my intro. We used to do the dorky little.
And Andrew engineered the drums. Don't count yourself out of it.
Oh yeah.
You engineered the drums.
And that song is phenomenal. Just came out, so definitely everybody check that out.
SJ's the best.
And you put amps in here too.
Yeah. This is
or the cab, I guess.
Yeah, this is a cab. I want to say it's a supersonic. Supersonic, yeah. 212s. And I just run it real loud from my room, and that way I don't even hear it working. I just hear it on my monitors in my room, and it's just cranking in here. And there's enough room to put up, a couple room mics and get a really nice electric sound. So.
Do you ever have vocalists in here or anybody else, or do you just do this for drums and guitar?
I actually have had vocalists in here, quite a bit, because this room, I want to make it even more treated, but like it sounds really good for vocals. It's really tight. You can even tell when we're talking in it.
Yep.
And it's kind of nice to I like being in the same room as the vocalist sometimes, but if someone feels like they just want to be like in their own space, I put them in here and they shut the lights off and they just do their thing.
Sweet.
So
that's awesome.
Good. Yeah.
Oh, do you use that too? Have you made any use of that since that's been brought in? Yeah.
I don't know whose that is.
I think it's
the theme of the studio. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It might be.
It's kind of a cool version of organ.
Like a Hammond.
It's got a little speaker in it.
It's like a Hammond type thing. This is actually a really cool keyboard too. This is called the CP70, I believe.
Yeah, I remember this one.
80s.
The Arturia has a good version of this.
They do, yeah. I think this kind of sound could actually be popular today too. I feel like there's like a big 80s like resurgence.
Dude, the electric pianos are like my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
Like group of pianos.
Yeah, I know. And then don't forget about your glockenspiel.
Oh yeah.
You need a glockenspiel.
I call it a xylophone. Is it a glockenspiel?
I think the xylophone's the big one, but what do I know?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, that's good to know. So then we got the lounge out there, and then you got a kitchen in here.
If you want to show them the kitchen, you can.
It's dark in there. It's too. I'd have to light the whole thing, but
yeah.
But yeah, it's cool that you guys have this whole setup. So a little lounge out here for clients to hang, and
it's just really comfy to like eat lunch somewhere else besides your studio.
Yes.
It's like just get out.
Unlike us today.
Yeah, like it's nice to just be out in a different. Yeah, I guess we ate in the studio. But yeah, it just feels good to get out and just refresh and be out here and hang out.
Where can people find you on Instagram or your website or anything like that?
Yeah, at Brandon Meagher, Meagher on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then a new website's just going up now. It's at soundcannonproductions.com.
Nice.
And that should be live on Monday.
Now, can people reach out to you to hire you or work with you or?
Yeah. Oh yeah, on both platforms. Yeah, I get DMs fine on Instagram if people are interested in working or even just chatting. They can DM me on Instagram. But also the website is going up at Sound Cannon Productions. We'll have a contact form there for sure.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you for showing me around and showing me the digs. And
thank you, man.
Any other singles coming out that we can all listen to?
Yeah, tons of really cool stuff. Check out Rosemary Joquin. She's my favorite artist in town, Rosemary Joquin. And then S.J. McDonald's actually coming out with a new single in a month or two called Rouge.
Oh, sweet.
She's coming out with another one, so we're back at it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then Karen just put out?
Karen Hardy just put out Really Wanna. Karen
Really
Hardy's
Wanna.
a great independent R&B pop artist. And she's put out a really good music video for that song, actually. So.
Yeah, it's super vibey.
Yeah. So... yeah, man, there's a lot of people coming out with new stuff. It's been really good.
I've known Brandon since he moved out here, and he is really good at what he does. And I'm going to hype him up so that he doesn't have to but he's very good producer, engineer, player, and drummer, too. I mean, I typically like talking about how great I am at drums, but
he's better than me.
No, he's better for sure. The drums on Hot Damn are super good.
Yeah. Just hit them real hard and fast. That's the key.
No.
There's no finesse at all.
So, yeah, dude, thank you for showing us around. And
yeah, thanks for coming.
And I'm going to leave.
Appreciate you. Later.